Hey guys, Tony Ray right here at our backwoods homestead again. And it's a beautiful fall day. I think it's like 69 degrees in Nashville. So I thought I'd get out and tear that little raised bed down. It's pretty pitiful. We had a bunch of stuff in it as a test bed, and so I'm gonna tear that down and clean it out. And I got another spot over here. I'm gonna prepare it for the spring, and I may plant some garlic or something in there. I don't know. But anyway, that's what this video is about today, and we'll be right back at you in just a minute. So there you go. Oh man, that bed is, I've been putting this off. So I've got, I had some peppers, banana peppers. Now some of my herbs still look fairly decent. I might leave those, but I'm pulling all these out. I'm not overwintering none of this stuff. It was really a test bed. There's I got a couple of tomatoes on there. I may save those. And anyway, we had a bunch of cucumbers. You can't tell it, but if you go look at my other previous videos in the garden playlist, you can see what we had. And they actually did really well. So I'm just going to tear all this out. I'm in that soil. And then right over here, I'm going to do, we had wildflowers in this, and I think next spring, we're going to make this our little herb garden. So I'm going to clean all that out, get all this done before it gets too cold, and we'll be back and get it done. Tomato plants. A lot of people say not to put your old plants, like tomato plants and stuff, in your composting pile because of it might contaminate, it might have mold, or it might have some kind of disease on it. So that's what I was told by a couple of homesteaders. Anyway, if you guys know about that, leave it in the comments below. But I think that's right. And so I'm just going to throw this in the woods. I'm not going to put it in my compost pile. So just to be safe, I'll save all this stuff for next spring. Put it over behind the shed. So I'm going to cut this chicken wire off on one side and roll it back so I can get down in there. Well, I'm going to put up these, I think my basil is gone, so I'm just going to pull it up. I'm not going to worry about it. Herbs are easy to grow, so I'm just going to, like I said, this was our little test garden for the first time. And that was our sweet Italian leaf basil. I'm going to leave this parsley right here in this rosemary, but I'm pulling up all these. These were banana peppers. They did really, look at there, there's one right there. I might just eat that, see what it tastes like. So I'm done with these. Not going to worry about keeping them. Now our bell pepper right there never did produce, and look, I don't know what the deal is with it. Just regular green bell pepper, and I think one of them was like a California red or something like that. See what that tastes like. It's good. Really good. Peppers are easy to grow, so I'm not worried about saving that. I don't really have a place to overwinter stuff. We've got to get us a greenhouse. That'd be the next thing on my list, is a greenhouse. Pulls up pretty easy. This soil mixture that we had did really well. I'm just going to go ahead and cut these and give these to Pretty Girl to eat. I'm not going to keep those. Salem rosemary, I'll keep that because that did really well this year. I know a lot of you do garden raised beds. If you have any suggestions what to plant this spring in here, I want to do something different in here. It's not very big, 4 by 8, but it's close to the house. If you see in one of our other videos, you can see where we're going to put our larger garden, our native garden out there in the ground. This is kind of good to have because you can just come out close to the house and pick it. Okay, I about got this cleaned up. It didn't take too long. I'm thinking about putting, I know I got to add soil because it's dropped about 2 inches since I put this in. And like April of 2020. So I'm thinking about, I got to get some soil, bags of soil. I'm thinking about crushing up some leaves and putting it on top of this, and then put the soil on top of it and kind of let it sit until spring, and just kind of amend it with a couple of things. Because this soil, I had it, when I put it in, I had it checked, and the pH and everything was great on it, and it really grew the vegetables really well. So I'm keeping this parsley as long as I can. I may have to cover it up. And so anyway, I'm gonna just clean the rest of this out, take this stuff and throw it in the back, and then I'm gonna start on that little wildflower bed over there. That's not gonna take long. Just pull that stuff out, and really not even gonna add any soil to that yet. But I just wanted to get this broke down so I won't have to do it, and I'll have it ready for spring. We'll probably just put peppers back in here, things like that. I'm not sure what all we're gonna put in here. We got a lot of seeds from the Heartland Picnic from all you guys, and I really appreciate that. And so we're going to use those seeds to plant this year. We really don't have to buy anything, so we're probably going to plant cucumbers out there, corn, and some I don't know what all we've got. I've got to get them all out and look, but that was awesome to be able to get those seeds. So I'm going to clean out that little flower bed area, and then I'll be back, and then little short video here, and I'll be back in a minute. So as you can see, we had 2 huge trees here, that we cut down, and instead of getting rid of the stumps, we thought we'd just make a little bed around it. It worked out really well, actually. Get all this ready for spring. Plant something you can eat instead of look at. I did pick some flowers out of this for my wife's birthday. I didn't have to buy any. Ain't that something? All right. So that's a good thing, huh? But the thing about it, she does like tulips. And I can't grow tulips. Some of y'all can. I'm going to get the blower and blow this out. And like I said, I'm not going to add any soil to it right now. I really don't have anything. I don't guess wildflowers will hurt anything, because there's a little bit left over in here. I'm trying to get most of it up. Some of you real gardeners would know, but I don't think planting by a stump is going to interfere with anything unless it had insects in it or was eaten up by ants maybe, but I hadn't seen any. So anyway, I'm going to rake that up, get that cleaned up, and that'll be pretty much it. That right there is my fig tree. Now it actually grew really well, and then just about 2 months ago it just went and nothing. But I cut it back last year and it came back. Any of you know anything about growing fig trees, I posted in the comments, because I need some advice on that. I've never grown a fig tree, but my brother-in-law gave it to me, and I don't even know what kind it is, but it blossomed out nice, but it didn't yield any fruit. So anyway, and there's my rose of Sharon. It's actually growing pretty good. I'm going to try to get that in the ground somewhere. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. So anyway, I'll get all that cleaned up. Patty's over there blowing leaves right there. May get her up here to blow this out. So anyway, I'm going to get this dumped out in the woods and rake this up really nice, and then go back up there to the raised bed. Not a whole lot left, so get all this cleaned up. A lot of hickory nuts. So anyway, I'm gonna dump this, and then I'll pretty much be done with it.
Hey guys, this is Patty at our Backwoods Homestead. Tony finally got me on camera and wanted to explain what we're doing with our little rock garden here. This past year we did all wildflowers. It was okay, we weren't real excited. It looked like a bunch of weeds with a few flowers in there. This coming spring we're going to be doing herbs because we use it a lot in cooking, and use the things that we want to incorporate, the things that we use on a daily basis. And we're going to probably plant some things like marigolds, things that are deer resistant. I'm not sure if they like herbs, and I know they don't like marigolds. So this is what we're going to do. The dirt is real rich, and we just used a natural landscape. This is an old tree trunk and blocks that we just put together. And it's actually pretty pleasant to look at. So hopefully it'll look pretty with herbs, and that's about all we're going to do. I mean, it's just a little project we got going. Bye.
Okay guys, that about does it. So we got that, I got that cleared out, and as you can see over there where Patty was, we got that little rock garden cleared out, and so we'll amend that here in the next week or so before it gets a frost or anything, and then that'll be ready to go for spring. And like I said, we're leaving that, see that rosemary and that parsley is doing really well, so I'm gonna let that go as long as I can and cut some off of there. Okay guys, thanks for joining us on this short little video clearing out the raised garden bed on our little rock garden area, and appreciate you stopping by our channel. And if you get a chance there, just click subscribe, and we're gaining some videos, we're getting content out, and we really appreciate all those who have subscribed to the channel and those other homesteaders and friends of ours who have helped us out with it. We're learning a lot and we're having fun, and so hope you have a good day, and it's beautiful here, and we'll see you on the next video.